I was saying I didn't want to be first, so this is good. I have a bit of a thing for woodland creatures. My favorite animal is a squirrel. I think they're really underappreciated. And I have a number of squirrel items. Like I have 2 squirrel sweaters, a pack of squirrel paper clips, which are running low, socks, mittens, and a scarf. I'm missing something. Oh, I have like a little squirrel that sits on my desk that my old boss got me, and I haven't brought it to my new job, which I started like 3 weeks ago because I don't want to freak my coworkers out yet. So that'll happen. His name is Queeble. But I also think like chipmunks are really cute. And I recently started going on runs in the morning, and I don't know why the saying goes, the early bird catches the worm, because there are a lot of animals out in the morning. There are rabbits, chipmunks. Squirrels, I think, sleep in because I don't ever see them that early. I've also run into like a few deer that have crossed my path. But this one time I was running, and I was running, and like towards me I see this animal come out in the middle of the trail, and I'm like, I stopped. I was like, what is this? And I realized it's a raccoon, which I had never seen that close before. And so I kind of stopped and like, I don't know how to approach this. Like, what is it doing? It was huge. And so I'm kind of like, I had one of those visions where you see so clearly what is going to happen next. And obviously it's going to, if I try to walk by it, it's going to attack my ankle, and I'm going to get rabies, and no one is out here on this trail at 6 a.m., and I'm just going to die here. So I was like, okay, like, that's one option, or I'll just, put my big boy pants on and run past this raccoon. So I sprint. Like, I have got to get out of here. So I sprint past the raccoon. Didn't get rabies. Didn't get bit. All is well. So the raccoon and I think can be friends, maybe. But there's one woodland creature that I will probably never get along with. I was about 8 years old when I went to camp up at my grandparents' house. And made some friends, and it was in the woods. It was like a sweet day camp, 9 to 3, whatever. And the friends that I made, we went, and every lunchtime we would go and we would have lunch in this little clearing in the woods that was, down this trail and cut off. And I don't know where counselors were because they did not keep track of us. And we would just return at lunchtime, at the end of lunchtime every day. It was fine. But I remember it was a Friday. We had our lunch. It was the last day of camp. We would exchange telephone numbers as if maybe you'll keep in touch, but there's no other way except for if you call their house phone every now and then to keep in touch with them. And so I went home and I was at my grandparents' pool. I'm in my bathing suit, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, Grandma, what are all these little black dots on my body? What is this? She looks at me and she goes, oh dear. She's like, those are blackheads. You need to wash better. Okay, sure. Thanks, Grandma. Swimming, whatever, the day goes on. I go home to my parents. I'm like, oh yeah, Dad. Grandma said I had blackheads, gotta wash better. I'm like, can I take a closer look at this? And so he's looking at my arm. Turns out they're deer ticks. There were about 40 deer ticks on my body, head to toe. And my dad's like, are you kidding me? So they lay me up on the kitchen table and are pulling these deer ticks out of my body, and meanwhile I'm like, oh my god, what the hell? And I just remember, so the next day I was supposed to leave for Canada. And at a 6 a.m. flight or whatnot to go to sailing camp. And so my parents rushed me to the doctor, you need to jack her up on antibiotics because she's going out in the country where they probably won't give her health care or anything like that. And there were 40 deer ticks in me, so what else do you do?